Hello, bonjour, sao bona, hola, and dumela. Welcome back. I'm T-Man, and this is Footballer XP, the 90th best football channel on YouTube. Today's video, the skill move we're going to be looking at is the Rabona. Before we get into that, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more tutorials like this one, and also hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we release a new video. Today's video is a brief tutorial on how to do the famous Rabona skill move. The Rabona is a stylish and a highly aesthetic skill move used to cross the ball and occasionally as a shot technique. The Rabona can be a very effective and handy skill to know as an attacking player. An example of a scenario where the Rabona would be an ideal option for you would be if you're aiming to make a cross into the box from the side of the field that favors your weaker foot. This way, you can avoid having to predictably turn around onto your stronger foot before making your cross. Some players have used the Rabona as a shooting technique in some scenarios. It looks good, but really isn't necessary most of the time, especially because it's harder to transfer a lot of power onto the ball using this technique, and if you miss, your coach and your team will have a hard time trying to forgive you and trusting you. So if you are ready, interested, and excited to learn the Rabona skill move right now, let's head over to the field and go over the steps that you need to know. The Rabona, although it looks like one of the most complex skill moves when watching it, is actually probably one of the most basic skill moves to learn in football. And that's the fun part. And if you follow all the basic steps that I'm going to give you in this video, then it really shouldn't take you guys that long to get it right. But that is if you avoid all the common mistakes that I'm also going to show you that I see people making a lot of the time. Now the first step with the Rabona, and the most important thing, is the positioning. Not only the positioning of your body, but also the positioning of your foot, particularly your non-kicking foot, should be planted like with any other shot technique, planted firmly next to the ball. So if you're gonna kick with your right foot, then your left foot should be planted beside the ball, not too close to the ball, but not too far either. You want it to be somewhere there, about 6 inches away from the ball. That gives you enough room to maintain balance when you come around. So next thing you want to do is loop your right foot around, and you're going to use the inside step of your foot that you would normally use to take normal shots. That's the part that you're going to use to hit the ball. And when you make contact, make sure not to lift your planted foot up. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is they wrap around, and when they kick, they lift up, and then they don't get much power on the ball. So you want to make sure that when you wrap around, you keep your foot, this foot firmly planted to maintain your balance and to help you deliver as much power as possible. Now your planted foot should be facing the direction you want the ball to go in. Because if you face it that way and you want to kick the ball straight, guess what? Your other foot is going to follow in the same direction that your planted foot was already in, and the ball is going to end up going where you don't want it to go. Now the last thing you want to make sure you do every single time with the Rabona is that you extend your backswing really high, because if you don't, you're not going to get much power on it, and the motion of the skill already limits the power that you can have on the ball in the first place. So now if you don't get much swing on the ball, you're going to be really disappointed with the power level of your shot or cross or whatever it is you're using it for. So that's it for today's video, guys, the Rabona Kick. I hope it's been helpful for you, and if it has, do not forget to subscribe to Footballer XP, and also leave a like, hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time we release a new video that can help you improve as a football player. See you next time on Footballer XP.